Hello guys, welcome to Rajbhat Tech Blog. Hope you all are doing great in your life. So today I'm going to give you a walkthrough how do we create an EC2 instance on AWS. So currently I'm logged into my AWS account, which is a free tier account which they provide for 1 year. So I'm logged into here and I'm on EC2 console. So if you want to go here, you will just type in EC2 on the search box and just click on EC2 and you will come to this screen. As of now, there is no instance because we have not created any instance here. So what we will do is we will go here and click on launch instance. So when we will click on launch instance, this window will come in front of us. First, we have to give the name to this VM or virtual machine. So basically, EC2 is a virtual machine. So let's say I call is test VM. Okay, and after this, application and OS images. So these are the AWS provided templates for different flavors like Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, Windows, and Red Hat. So let's say we want to go with Windows and I will choose the operating system here, whatever operating system that we have to install here. So I will go with Windows Server 2016 base. This is free tier eligible, so this is not going to charge us. Let's click on it. So this is 64-bit Windows 2016 with desktop experience means GUI based. There is core version as well. If you will look into it here, you will see the core as well here. But we want to go with the GUI base, so we will select this and come to the bottom. Here, instance type. So what will be the size of your instance? So when I say size, it means what will be how much vCPU, how much memory, uh, is needed for your VM. So that's what we need to select from here. So if I click on it, we have several options here. The T2 dot micro one is the one for free tier eligible. This is not going to cost us anything. And after this T2 is small. So if you look into it, you will see how much configuration or resources are there. So one vCPU, 2 gigs of RAM, and if you look at it, one vCPU, 1 gigs of RAM. So there are different kind of uh, images or sizes for the VMs. So it depends upon you what is the workload your VMs required or will work on. So accordingly, you will go with the size of the VM. So here we will go with the T2 micro, that is a free tier eligible. Let's click on it and come to the bottom key pair. So key pair is a private key. You can use them to connect to your machine. This is for security purpose. So either if we have already created a key, we can use that, or else we have option to create a new key pair. So let's click on new key pair. Better to give the same name as the VM name. So I will give it test VM. Let it be PEM. So there are two format, PPK and PEM. Open use for use with OpenSSH, PEM use for OpenSSH, and PPK you can use with PuTTY in case it's a Linux VM or that. So let's create key pair, and the key pair is downloaded because we will require this when we will try to connect this VM. So now come to the bottom. Here we have network settings. So if you already have security group, VPC, subnets created, you can select those, or if you want to create a new security group, you can just go with that. So when we create the account, we get a default VPC created. So this is the one. No preference default subnet in any availability zone. There are no subnets. And auto assign public IP. This is enabled because this is required to connect the machine over the internet. If in case your AWS and on-prem having direct connectivity with direct connect, then you will don't require to enable the public IP, because there is local connectivity using the direct connect. So that will fall under your local network, so you can directly connect to that. Now select the security group. If we have any existing security group, we can select that. So here we have one. Let's click on it. Now here, how much uh, storage we want to give to our machine for the root volume, which is the OS partition, you can say Windows partition. So if you want to increase it, you can keep it 50 or whatever is the requirement. In my case, I will just go with the 30, not going to increase. And in case you want to add one more drive, you can add that. Just provide the desired space. We will just remove this additional storage because that is not required. And let's click on advanced detail. So if we have these options as well, domain join directory. If you have set up AWS based directory, you can select that domain and the profile for the instance is to instance, and it will get joined to the domain. Rest, we don't require these options. These are like instance auto recovery. We need it or not. Shutdown behavior. Stop the machine. Select if you want to hibernate it. So these options. Detail cloud was monitoring. If you want to enable the monitoring on this, let's say if you want to enable it, additional charges apply for it. So let's. So these are the options. We have a lot of other choices, but it's fine. I mean, whatever requirement, basic requirement that we have, we already given to it. Let's click on launch instance. Okay, the instance has been launched. Let's click on it. It will take us to the window, and if you look into it, it's currently in pending state, so it is being created. It will take couple of minutes. EC2 has been created successfully. We can see the instance state is running. Let's click on it, and we can see all the details here. This is the public IP address assigned to this VM. This is the private IP assigned based upon the subnet you selected, and all the other information here. The security group, you can look into it. The networking part is here. All the networking related information is there in this tab. Storage, if you want to look how much storage is there, what kind of storage is this, so it is elastic block storage. And status check, you can see it's running. So these kind of information. Okay, now so we will try to connect to this VM. So just click on it and click on connect, click on RDP client, and then download the remote desktop file. And also we have to decrypt the password. So click on get password and then click on upload private key file. This is the one with the private key file. We have to keep it secure and keep at safe place. Now click on decrypt password. So this is our password and the file was downloaded. So just click on it, connect, paste the password, click OK. Alright, so yes. So we are connected to our EC2 instance and we are on the desktop. So this is the way you can launch an instance on AWS and connect to it. Hope my video is helpful and we'll see you in next video. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.